Hello, friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining me here on Light Language Messenger. I hope you're doing really well. And today I'm going to bring in a light language transmission with the water dragon. Started with the earth dragon, and we continue with the water dragon. So I decided that I would be pushing out videos on Light Language Messenger um, again because I've kind of, been a little bit preoccupied. And the lady that usually sends videos to us for Light Language Messenger as is busy with other things and cannot do this at this time. And I thought, well, it's time to pay attention to all of my audience here because you've been so faithful and loyal, and I thank you for that. So I thought that I had not done any transmissions with the dragons that are directly related to Earth, and this might be a good theme. I chose the water dragon today because we have a full moon in Scorpio coming up, the water sign. Okay, so there you go. Full moon in Scorpio, water dragon. For me, this picture always reminds me it's my first and only recollection of my time in Atlantis. And I kind of feel like I've been here in this picture, that when Atlantis was falling, its last reincarnation, that's where I went down to. And I don't know much about my work in Atlantis, but from a few downloads I've had, it's been um, around teaching and looking after the collective from that perspective, passing on information, more like working in the halls of I don't know, the halls. Just all I can hear is the halls, working in the halls and educating people, telling them the information that I sometimes talk about nowadays. And so I think that this picture ignites for me that memory. We're going to read about that dragon, but before we do that, let's do a clearing for us. I'm going to use first my selenite. I always like using my selenite. It's my tool that I work with every day. In the background is my little plant called Persephone. Just wanted to say, because the plants play a huge impact in all the work we do, right? We're working today with the energy of the spirit quartz coming from South Africa. Just clearing us. Yes. Friends, take a deep breath, come back into our space, and let's read about the water dragon, and then we'll bring a light language transmission at this full moon. And of course, the moon is related to the water, right? Affects our water. So I hope you're doing something wonderful for a full moon uh, ceremony. That's the one I would like to say. Yeah, ceremony. I hope you're going to be doing something for a full moon ceremony. It is, after all, good time for clearing and cleansing. I understand the full moon sheds light on many things. It's not so much a moon where you start new things, but you can clear for up to the point that you are in, right? At. I love moon rituals because I feel that moon rituals just give us the opportunity to start afresh, whatever the moon is, right? The water dragon helps you flow easily round obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. Those are the descriptors. Let's read about it. Fourth dimensional water dragons are a soft green color and very beautiful. They undulate with the flow around them and help everything to move forward with grace and tranquility. Their service work is to maintain the constant movement of Christ's light in the waters of our planet. They also help us develop our psychic abilities and intuition. Guidance is the message the elemental water dragons are bringing you is to flow round your challenges with loving intent. If you ask them, they will help you look for an easy way to circumnavigate your challenges and to deal with people lovingly. To enable this to happen, they will help you to develop your intuition and psychic abilities by touching your third eye. They will touch your third eye and allowing the petals of this psychic center to open. When you listen to your inner wisdom and trust that the water dragons will guide you, the course of your life will run more smoothly. Ask them to cleanse the cells of your body, for this will enable you to shine your light even more brightly. Then your guidance is to relax so that they can access your energy fields and pour the golden Christ light of pure unconditional love into them. Consciously absorb the golden Christ light and flow with it. This will bring you love, wisdom, and healing and enable you to travel effortlessly on your ascension path. It will also allow you to direct and help others with calm and integrity. I love this message. I feel like it is a time to, I don't know, what would you like to do for this full moon? I love taking a bubble bath. I love immersing myself in water. Now, for some of us, it might be too cold to go into the water, but maybe that doesn't bother you. So go into the lake, go into the water, go into the sea if you do not have a bathtub. Friends, I hope that you will take the time to tune into yourself and figure out what it is that you do at this full moon with the water dragon, because it is so apt. It is so apt to go with the flow right now. Go with the flow. Go with your flow. It's highly intense, the energies, the life, whatever it is. And I just kind of feel it is time to work on this process of keeping your personal space salty and sweet. I said in one of my other videos, keeping yourself in a clean, energetic space, because this is what will help you navigate forward in this time and space. So, let's keep our feet firmly planted on the ground. Taking a deep breath. I'm just putting my selenite crystal on my third eye, holding it there. If that's available for you, please use that. Or I can do it for you. Going over to the crown chakra, clearing that crown chakra. Going down to the altar major, that point where your spine meets your skull. Just clearing the clearing our ears, because within the ears also I believe there's some meridians and energy fields. Throat chakra. Taking a deep breath, calling in the help of the water dragons to cleanse us, to come in and do the deep cleanse of our throat chakra, our third eye, crown chakra, and the altar major. When we're yawning, we're actually just clearing. There's a lot of issues with throat chakra at the moment. With throat, you find most people are struggling to speak, or they've got a sore throat, or something's happening. So it's cleansing. We're getting upgrades for that, but also helping the body to integrate it. Oh, daktikta. Bringing in the energy of the Christ light and love, flowing in to the heart chakra. Place your hand on your heart. Taking a deep breath, calling in the Christ light, feeling the warmth of that coming into your energy fields. Taking deep breaths one more time. Zap tsupa kirabeki tsupa tabe saba suporo kateteva. Ooh, just clearing it. Wakatsenaka. Friends, I encourage you to go out in nature, have a sip of water. We brought in some light codes with the water dragons to help us move with flow around our obstacles, with ease and comfort around the obstacles that we find in our way, be that in the mind or just a physical obstacle. Brought in some eight Christ lights and invoke the love in our hearts. And also, this will help you. These dragons help us to develop our psychic abilities. So we must go with the flow when we invite them in. And we've invited them in to go with the flow. Yes. Ooh, it's the middle of the afternoon and I'm yawning. And no, it's not afternoon nap time. I tend to do that when we do the light language and we're clearing things. So if you're yawning, that's the reason. So much love to you, friends. Taking deep breaths. If you want a personal session with me to activate your light language or to do some spiritual coaching, navigating your life right now, I will leave links in the description box for you to go and have a look at what's on offer that I do one-to-one sessions with. Also, I am starting a 12-week session program, with 12 sessions. This is to learn about our soul plan, how to access it, how to work with the Akashic record keepers, the light beings of the Akashic record keepers. Starts on the 15th of May. I will put a link in the description box. Entry is by donation. Starting with a $6. My guidance was to put a starting point of $6, not $1. The previous one I ran was $1, but my higher self has asked me to do a $6 entry point. You can do $6, and that's fine. Also, in this workshop, we do readings. You get work to do, read in your own time. You get sent prayers to do throughout the week until we meet the next time. You're encouraged to journal. About the donations, just coming back to that, you don't have to do $6. You can do more than $6. But again, I'm going to encourage you to go with your intuition on it. You will register every week. I'll send you a link. Those that register, I'll send you a link every week so that you can register and do your donation contribution at that point. Okay. I like it to like this because it means that you intuitively decide what that's worth for you. And in the weeks that to come, every time we send you a link, you can decide, oh, okay, I think I want to do more or I want to do less because, well, that's the value. That's what my intuition is telling me I should do. I'm really encouraging people who join me for that workshop to go within, tune in, because this is a very profound workshop in the sense that anybody who joins this workshop will be people who have been on the journey for a while and they're now ready to go a little bit deeper, to access, to understand their soul contract here, but to also access the Akashic records, personal Akashic records. It's kind of a book club style, but you get everybody gets an individual paragraph to read. It's not something where you read the whole chapter and you come to it. You get part of a chapter to read. We get to discuss. We get to do an exercise. We get to do prayers. We get to express. It's a very transformational process. We are entering the last week of my current group, my first and current group. And this coming week is the last week. And we conclude, and then I start the next one on the 15th of May. Now, that's at 9 a.m. New Zealand time. Please look and see what that would mean for you, because for most people in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the night before, because we are ahead in time. Okay, you'll get a recording. So if you cannot be there at that time or for 1 week, you're going to get the recording. Friends, I hope that today you will go with the energy of the water dragon. Thank you so much for your time. I'll catch you next time here on Light Language Messenger. Namaste.